This is a Pikmin, but how would it look in different art styles? First style I want to do is Minecraft. Now, I just wanted to let it be clear that when I'm doing Minecraft, I'm not doing the old, simple style. I'm doing the more complicated style, like the copper golem. So here it is. You might notice that looks a little bit weird, mainly because Minecraft is a 3D game, and as you can see, I'm a 2D artist. I also way oversized it, since an inch is way too confusing to make in Minecraft, and it would look way too small. Next style I want to do is Super Mario, more specifically Super Mario Bros. U. In this game, the enemies move sideways, so I want to do that with the Pikmin as well. Now I know it looks a little choppy, since I don't have masterful shading skills like Nintendo does, but hey, I tried my best, and it's also 2D. The next thing I want to do is Tetris, but it doesn't really have character, so I just have to make whatever I can out of the Tetris blocks. So I made my most beautiful drawing, and probably the best drawing of all time, this. This is a Pikmin, and this is part of a series that I'm going to do where I'm just going to draw Pikmin in different styles. This time, you told me which styles to make. For example, Shove Stuff suggested if I do a Pizza Tower version, so here it is. The key to encapsulating this style is really just having unsymmetrical, messy pixel art with little to no shading. The next suggestion was to do an Undertale version, so here it is. Basically, just average pixel art with no shading. The last one I'm going to do today was suggested by Icy Firestorm, who suggested either an Undertale or Deltarune style. Since I've already done Undertale, I'm going to do Deltarune. And here it is. Basically, just add higher quality pixel art with more shading, and there you got it. Well, that's all of them. Do you, yes you, have any ideas? Put them in the comments. This is a Pikmin, and for a series on this channel, we are drawing it in different styles, and you guys commented what styles to do. However, you commented too well. You commented a lot of styles, so I can't do all of them, so forgive me. The first suggestion is by Boss Boy, who recently reached 1K, congratulations. It's to do an Animal Crossing style, so here it is. And yeah, it looks like an Animal Cross breed more than an Animal Crossing, but still, I am not a 3D artist and I don't have good shading, so cut me some slack. Next suggestion by Deep Dark suggested doing a Lego style, so here it is. I did better, but it's still not good per se. The next one suggested by Maro is to do a blue Pikmin in the style of Kirby, so here it is. I mean, what's there to say? I just like this one. Sadly, I don't have enough time to talk about these two, but that's all. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. This is a Pikmin, and you guys gave me even more suggestions to turn them into different styles. A lot of them, so you have to go fast. The first suggestion I'm going to do is Glover, Rabbids, and Banjo-Kazooie, but I can't do all three of them, so here's the Glover one. I personally like how it turned out. The next few suggestions were a Mario Kart style, so here it is. I even drew Rainbow Road as well. The next suggestion would be a Snow Pikmin, so here it is. I personally like how it turned out, although I did rush it a little bit, so yeah, here it is. Now we're going to draw it in the polar opposite, aka the melting style, so here it is. While yes, this is inaccurate since red Pikmin aren't affected by fire, I do like how it turned out. The next suggestion would be a Pokemon style, so I drew Pikmin as if they were in the PC. The next suggestion would be a Van Gogh style, which I like, so here it is. The final one would be Roblox Forsaken style, which I love Forsaken, so here it is. Yeah, it's literally just a classic T with a Pikmin on it. This is a Pikmin. Let's draw it in different styles. The first one I'm going to be doing is Bobble Battle, a game that I enjoy. Also, yeah, you're allowed to comment again on different videos. So yeah, here's the Pikmin blob. I enjoyed making this. The next one is going to be Candy Pikmin, and there's already Pikmin gummies, so I decided to draw from that. I've never drawn a gummy before, so this is a little bit hard, but yeah, it's this. The next style I'm going to do is a paper origami style. Now, since I suck with paper, I decided to instead draw it, so here it is. I still followed the rules. All of this except for the eyes were made out of triangles. This is probably the most complicated suggestion I've ever seen. A yellow Pikmin holding the French flag on top of the Eiffel Tower with flying baguettes. Here it is. If you can't see it, let me zoom in for you. This was hard, but I like how random it was. Anyway, that's all. If you have a suggestion, leave it in the comments. Keep it family friendly, and make sure that I did not do it before. This is a Pikmin. Let's draw it in even more styles again. The first suggestion is a blue Pikmin using a wing cap from Super Mario 64, flying over a bull bear. Of course, the bull bear looking shocked. Here's the image. Now, however, there's no bulb where I placed it with a bulb orb, but just because that image is way too good to pass up and I won't be able to use it in any other way. But otherwise, here it is. The next suggestion is a Pikmin Budu, so here it is. I like how beautifully cursed it is. The next suggestion is a pixelated Pikmin next to a loaf of honey wheat bread, so here it is. Despite how specific it is, I like how it turned out. The next suggestion is a barbarian Pikmin from Clash of Clans, so here it is. This was really fun to make. The next suggestion was to make a Pikmin in the Mii style, so I just made a Pikmin Mii, and here it is. I know it looks bad, but, I don't have time to include these suggestions, so I'm sorry, but here they are. If you have a suggestion, leave it in the comments. This is a Pikmin, and let's draw it in even more oh my god. 22 styles is a lot, so instead I'm going to choose a lucky 3 to do. I'm sorry if I didn't include yours, but there was a mountain of comments, so comment again if you want to. The first one I'm going to do is Absolute Radiance Pikmin looking down on the night, so here it is. While making this, yes, my eyes did hurt, but I like how it turned out. The next one is a winged Pikmin in a pixelated art style, so here it is. It was much larger than my other pixel arts, but I still liked how it turned out. The last one I'm going to do is a Pikmin Wizard, so here it is. I know it's kind of basic, but I still liked how it turned out. Do you have a suggestion? Leave it in the comments and keep it family friendly, and make sure that I haven't done it. Goodbye!